if I believe in my
Sorry, bro,
heart
do you mind
that the
holding that
Quran,
again?
the evidence comes from the Creator,
hold it,
whatever
hold
it
it.
says,
Oh, no, it's
regardless
sorry,
of what I may think, whether it's harsh or this or that, it doesn't change anything. It doesn't change the fact that that thing is going to be truth. So, and I don't understand when people like yourself, you say to me, condemn it, condemn it. It's like, but I believe it's from the Creator. You wanted me to condemn something that the Creator... Let me please finish. You're wanting me to condemn something which I believe comes from the Creator. Not from you, not from a man, not from just out of the air. It comes from the one who created our words which we speak with, who created everything. So you want me to condemn something which he says has got to be a law. I'm not going to condemn something which I think that the Creator says has got to be a law. It doesn't make sense. It's like, how do you do that? That's like the all supernatural being that's got all the power. Whether I condemn it or I don't condemn it is not going to change nothing.
I just want to say, I wasn't, like, maybe it looked as being quite harsh in the video, yeah? And I wasn't trying to be harsh, I was just trying to show that some of these kind of penal codes within Sharia can be very harsh.
They're harsh.
And so all I was trying to highlight, like when I was asking you, would you accept your daughter being stoned to death, and you said yes.
Well, what can I do?
I just saying that I thought it was a little bit...
what can I do?
I know, but that's all I was trying to highlight.
But I know that, I understand that. But in your tale of your, the tagline of your video, this woman said she'd be happy for her daughter to get stoned to death. I never said I'd be happy.
Right, so let me rephrase
I said I have to accept it.
Yeah, you accept it.
So how can I not accept it?
If I did say happy, I will change the wording if I said the word.
You should change it, because at the end of the day, if my daughter commits a crime, right? Any crime, just say any crime, right? If she commits a crime, like whatever crime, she's going to go to prison for it, yeah? Am I going to be happy that she's going to go to prison? No. But do I have to accept it? There's nothing I can do to change it.
The whole conversation wasn't... Yeah, I know. So the whole conversation wasn't necessarily about me trying to demonise it. Although it might look
no, but
like
I've seen you try to bully Muslims into condemning our religion.
Oh my God, how can I bully Muslims? I'm one man.
But you know you
I'm outnumbered 300 to 1.
No.
But I'm the bully.
I have seen you.
Can I say something? I've seen people say this. You must think I'm some kind of god. That you think I can bully 300 man in the heart.
When you
you must think I'm a god.
I've seen you talk to other people.
I won't say you must think I'm a god. People must think I'm a god.
You don't have to get
How can I bully 300 man in the park?
But you bully one person.
But what I'm saying is that I'm outnumbered 300 to 1, but I'm the bully.
If I came to you, Raj, and I'm bullying you about something, like, it doesn't have to be everybody else here, but if I'm bullying you about, could be anything to do with your religion, whatever, and I'm just constantly on you, like making you feel like absolute rubbish for your religion, like trying to make you feel like crap about your religion, that's bullying. I've seen you in other videos on YouTube. Everybody please tell me if I'm wrong. Other Muslims, him saying to them, condemn it, you don't condemn it,
big bad
you don't
Sikh.
condemn it. It's
The
not
big bad
me
Sikh.
It's not about...
Alright, I'm not going to condemn anything, because at the end of the day,
it's like, of course we condemn grooming gangs, it goes without saying
I have said here that in terms of my language, I can refine my language, but my message is still going to be the same, that I disagree with the Sharia penal code.
That's fine.
So I can still...
But don't talk to us and make us feel like we got to condemn it, and like we're absolute, like you make it like...
right, though, because
no, but you make it like we're really bad people because we don't condemn it.
Condemn it, but
I ask you whether you agree with it.
But what I'm saying
And
is
when you agree with it,
what I'm saying is you agree that when you're in
You
a
have to
country,
agree with it.
do you agree that when you're in a country you have to abide by the laws?
yes, you could have. Yeah,
No, it's a yes or no. Come on.
yes.
Right? So if you're in a country that has those laws, do you agree that while you're there you should abide by them?
You should abide by them, but you should also oppose them.
We're not saying you can't oppose them.
I'm not opposed to the
oppose
laws
them.
of God.
But don't go to
It's not
Muslim.
gonna
What
happen.
I'm saying is that when you're in a Muslim, if you're in a Muslim country, if the law, if a particular penal code is savage, then you should be able to condemn that.
But in your opinion, it's savage, right?
To me, I'm just saying,
it's not savage to the other people.
I know,
It's savage to you.
but to me, I feel it's savage.
That's understandable. You're entitled to your opinion, but don't go to the Muslims like the sister said and say condemn this.
You hear that, everybody? I'm bullying the whole park.
Don't say the whole part.
This one fat seat is bullying everyone.
Why
I'm
would you
not
want
fat
to
now,
bully
but I
yourself?
But what I'm saying, I'm not fat now. I was fat a couple of weeks ago.
If you're fat on top of fat, it's not something to pick on personal appearance of people.
I'm self-deprecating. I'm self-deprecating.
Raj, not once have you ever spoke about your problems that affect the whole entire community. No, problems that you like to pick problems that you want to look.
Alright, did you watch last week's video?
No, I've never ever heard you spoke about social problems that affect rent prices, educational reform. The only problems you ever do, pick and choose, and problems like that.
Alright, so last week, did you not hear me talk about depression, alcoholism, India, the Punjab?
Yes.
And so last week,
So
what I'm saying is, I was still.
He's changing. He said he's changing.
It's not about changing.
No, it's upgrading, transforming. It's not a change for the worse.
No, change is a good word. You're
I'm going
upgrading.
Raj 4.0.
No, Raj, you're upgraded, isn't it?
I'm
You're
Raj
upgrading.
4.0 now, yeah. I'm Raj 3.0. I've upgraded my system, yeah.
Come
Ah,
on,
right,
some Sikhism. You got some Sikhism in there.
The
Some
system is this, yeah.
Some guru knowledge.
For me, I can have a discussion, a fruitful discussion, a better discussion if I phrase my words slightly differently.
That's your only problem, Raj.
That's it.
Yeah, that's your problem.
I agree with that.
Yeah, just change the language a little bit.
Yeah, and I have done that. So obviously today I would have wanted a full tirade a minute ago, but I calmed myself.
You're doing well. You're doing better for yourself.
And
Are you not getting more love?
I don't want love though. That's one thing.
But are you not getting more calm and
Listen here, there's already a fetish for fat Sikhs here. I don't need more love for that.
When you make comments like that, it's when you start going left.
It doesn't
That's
matter.
true, it's true, it's
That's
true.
my-
Yeah,
Can I say something? That's my sense of humour. If you meet me at 80 years old, I'll be saying I still ain't paying that bullshit jizya in an old person's home.
You gotta love the
That's
camera,
just the way I am.
Okay, right, what I'm saying, I've never seen
I'm like
the only
Peter
problem-
Pan.
That even
the only
doesn't make
problem you
sense to
advocate,
me about a jizya, paying some jizya tax.
Exactly, we don't just say let's shut our country. It's not a problem.
The jizya
It's not a
tax,
problem.
If you live in a country and you want to live in that country, and it's
Yeah, go to Saudi Arabia.
Islamic State
If I go to Saudi Arabia, they'll build a statue
then
of me.
if you want to live there,
I don't
right,
think
people,
you can survive 24 hours
at the
over
end
there.
of the day, and you choose to
Real
live
talk, I'll keep
there,
it real. He
you
said,
know, if you
Raj, go
live
Saudi
there,
Arabia.
and these
As he come off that
people
plane.
support
As he
you,
come
you
off.
will
As he come
never
off that
have to
plane,
go
Raj,
and
you're getting
fight.
arrested.
That
From
jizya
there, it's
tax
game over.
protects you from ever having to go and fight to protect that
constituent
land.
of that
The
living in
Muslims will
Islamic land.
protect you. They will protect your home, your property, your people, and you're paying the jizya for that. That's it.
Stop being rude when the sister.
Sorry, I'm gonna do it.
That's
No,
not
but
right.
it's
Have
true.
respect,
I know,
Raj.
I'm a bit childish,
Have
man.
respect.
True, that's
But I
what
will
jizya
say,
is.
I will say, look, I'm not gonna pay that jizya tax.
Then you don't need to live in an
not
Islamic
happening.
state. No one's asking you.
No, but he's talking from a historical. He's talking from a historical point.
It's pointless.
I understand.
Pay that tax.
Why
I
you pay the
understand.
council
I'm not gonna
tax?
pay that tax.
paid it back
Pay
in
the
the
council
day,
Let's
though.
not
tax.
get into negativity because I want to leave on a positive
But
note.
that's
yeah.
negative.
I wanna
He
leave-
pays the
But
council
I want to
tax,
say to you, I have a
right?
right to
And
not
the
pay a tax
council
if I think it's
tax,
oppressive.
part of the council
course.
tax
So the taxes
is
that we pay are
used
not-
to
they're
go
not
to
oppressive.
What I'm saying
used to
that
fund
It's
wars.
cool. Man don't pay no
what I'm
tax.
saying is the tax. If I say that
Man,
I
wrap
pay
up every
that,
system.
if I say I pay that bullshit poll tax, no one's gonna say nothing. If I pay that bullshit income tax, no one's gonna say nothing. When I say
Because the poll
I
tax-
pay
the
that
poll
bullshit,
tax- but it's
yeah,
Nice try.
jizya, they're gonna go mad.
So Raj,
But to me,
an oppressive tax system,
but
right?
what I'm saying is that you lot are getting very wound up about a tax.
No one's getting
But
wound
the
up.
tax, the
Poll
tax,
Nobody's
tax,
getting wound
the
up.
tax
poll
on
tax.
me. Hold on, what I'm saying, the tax here is a stupid, is a bullshit.
I know Raj has got papers.
Okay, but
I'm
Raj,
being
what I'm
honest
trying
with
to
you.
say, your pay is an oppressive tax system, right?
I think it's-
Nobody's getting triggered about it.
Go live.
No, we don't live in Sharia.
What I'm saying to you is that, what I'm saying to you is that I don't agree with that
Oh
tax.
yeah, you pay TV
I don't-
license.
I don't
You
agree.
pay the TV license.
I'm not
What do you
going to go
pay
into
jizya?
about whether I pay TV
TV
license or
license.
whatever.
You're not going to say
All right, so
Yeah.
do you want me to explain
She's-
why I believe the
she's light
jizya
skinned.
tax is oppressive?
Tell me.
Oh wow.
Now, all right, so
Tell me, Raj.
She don't come off since she came
one
last
thing
week.
that Muslims always say that if you pay the jizya, you don't have to fight in the wars, you don't have to do this, you don't have to do that. You can practice your religion and blah blah blah.
Yes, you can.
But and you pay less than the Muslims. Now,
Yes.
I'm gonna say something. I'd rather pay more jizya and more tax and have equal rights than to have
You
a
have
dhimmi
equal
status
rights.
under Islam
You
where
have
you are a
equal
second-class
rights.
citizen.
You're not a
So let me
second-class
ask you a
citizen.
question.
You're not a
Let me ask you a
second-class
question.
citizen.
Let me ask you a question. If I wanted to go here into a Muslim area under Sharia, yeah, and build a Sikh temple bang in the middle of the city next to a mosque, would I be able to do that in a Muslim country under Sharia? Yeah, so I wouldn't be able to do it, but this is the one problem. If I wanted to go down there and I wanted to say it out in the open, that, you know, the bullshit jizya system is shit.
Are you allowed to practice your faith?
You can practice your faith, but you can't propagate it.
Yeah, that's right.
So let me say something. You can practice it, but you can't propagate
That's
it.
right, you can't.
Hold on. You can practice it, but am I allowed, as somebody who's not Muslim, under jizya, to go into a Muslim area and start doing dawah, trying to preach?
No.
See, so I don't have the same rights, because you can go
In that
into...
regard, yeah. But
so,
then you choose to live
but
there.
what I'm saying to you, all I'm saying to you, the
But
system's
you can
crap.
choose not to live there.
But sorry, so the system's shit. It's crap.
If we're basing,
It's unequal.
if
It's
we're
oppressive.
basing, if we are basing right, the laws on the rules from the Creator, and if the Creator, these are the laws from the Creator, so why should any other law but the Creator's be allowed to rule? Why should the religion of anybody but the Creator be allowed to be propagated? If this land is a Muslim land, is a true Islamic state, why would that be allowed? Should that be allowed to happen?
So we haven't got those same rights. I'm sorry.
Let me please finish. You wouldn't have that right, but then you don't have. You're not going to be forced to live there. You don't have to live there. You can go and live somewhere else. You can go and live where you can do what you want to do. But under a true Islamic state, certain things you wouldn't be able to do. Of course not. You wouldn't be able to drink alcohol publicly. You wouldn't be able to do certain things publicly, but you can do them in your own privacy.
Can I ask a
in your own
question?
home.
Can you do dawah to non-Muslims under the Islamic State?
Yes, of course.
So you're allowed to do dawah to
But you
non-Muslims,
didn't understand
but we are not allowed to do.
Islamic
We are not allowed to propagate our religion to Muslims. So it's a two-tier system, and like an apartheid system, where the Muslims are a superior group, and the second-class citizens or dhimmis are the non-Muslims. So why would I accept the system like that?
You don't have to live
No,
there.
I don't accept it, and I will challenge it.
You don't have to live there.
But I challenge it.
You don't have to live there as well.
You know that communities like yours, Jewish communities, Christian communities, are allowed to have their own rules within Sharia.
Yeah, you have your own
And
cool.
do their own business and
Is it?
Yeah, that's the truth.
Yeah.
God
I didn't even know that.
God just started the bill.
Alright.
That's a good
I didn't know that. That's
but
good
you
thing.
still have the
I
right
didn't even know that.
to, have your own laws and rules within your own community.
I'm going to say something. I need to go in a minute, yeah? The jizya tax is a protection tax. The protection tax is basically the Muslims, non-Muslims are allowed to live there as long as they don't propagate their religion or step out of life.
You're allowed to practice your faith.
You're allowed to practice it, but you cannot propagate
You're
it.
allowed to govern your own community.
But you're allowed to practice, but not propagate.
Well, it's an Islamic land.
I know. So what I'm saying is, I disagree.
we're not the Western
So what I'm saying,
culture.
I disagree with the system. I think it needs to be reformed, and I will say it here: it's barbaric.
Brother
For
Jihad
him to
asked,
say,
What's barbaric?
I think it's a barbaric
that it needs to be
system.
reformed is
Because you have a two-tier system where you have the Muslims and non-Muslims, and the non-Muslims are treated as second-class citizens.
Says
It's
who?
come
Says
down
who?
to
Have
the
you lived
people
in
on
an
earth.
Islamic environment? There's not one in.
Hold on. I've just been told by this lady that as a Sikh, I would not be able to go out and propagate my religion, but as a Muslim you could. But you could as a Muslim. So we do not have the same rights, but you're expecting
Not
me
in
to.
that regard. You
Yeah,
would
so
not.
why would I, why would I, as somebody here, like myself, as a strong-headed individual, accept that system? Why would I accept that system when I'm not somebody here is going to be subjugated by a second-class citizen?
First question, yeah. Do you propagate Sikhism in this country? Do you do that?
I don't do, but other
You
people
don't do
do.
that. If you're not doing it in this country, why would you do it in this Islamic
What I'm
country?
saying is,
Well, you have the right to
hold
do
on,
it
if
here, right?
Sikhs,
Secondly-
I am not
secondly,
here. Can I say something?
Your argument is based on fallacy, innit?
It's not fallacy.
Say right now, for example, yeah. Our system that we live in
saying
right now,
derogatory things about the jizya tax, as usual.
right?
And
In the
also
Islamic
it's saying
environment,
that,
you are more
it
free.
needs to be reformed.
By that one example
It's
that you've
not-
given, right here, that you
Dhimmis
can't
are
propagate your own
second-class
religion.
citizens. They don't have the same
like
rights
you do
because
that one
they
thing,
can't propagate
and then
their
rule the
religion
other
under Islamic
99
State.
freedom you have.
What I'm saying is
Yes,
one of the
you can't,
big
because
things
it's the
about
laws
an
of the
equal
Creator.
society is
It's
that
not
everybody
the laws
should
of
be
a man.
paying a
So
tax and everyone should have the same rights as somebody else. So even though a man
that's
over,
based on what?
even though a
That's
man
based
over there
on
may
you.
be earning £100,000 and paying tax, and another man is only earning £10,000 and paying a certain amount of tax, we still live under a rule of law that we are all living by the same rules. When you're under Sharia,
We
you
are
have one
living
rule
by
for
the
Muslims
same
and you have
rules.
one rule for dhimmis.
Are you
And
gonna
I,
Danny
are-
Thomas?
and let me
we
say
are
something.
living-
He's a kidnapper.
Why
Are you gonna condemn
why
him?
you why you
People
why,
are
why you
asking
don't
you
I
that.
don't care about shit
People
like
are
that.
asking
I
you
don't
that.
I don't
Are you
need to
gonna
answer
condemn
that.
Danny Thomas?
I'm not Danny Thomas' dad.
Allegedly, he's a kidnapper.
I'm not Danny Thomas' dad. I'm not his dad. I'm not his dad.
We
So
are-
the thing
we
is
are-
that why would you expect me, yeah?
We don't.
Why would you expect me, if say for argument's sake, yeah, if I was living under this system, why would I accept being a second-class citizen
Why?
in a
Because
country
the people
where,
who live
because
under
I
the
am not
Islamic
allowed
State,
the same rights as you?
The people
We're
who
not-
live
we're not
under the
allowed-
Islamic
we're not allowed to
State
do certain things that
were
the
very
Queen's allowed.
happy.
Does that make us
The
certain
Jews
second-class
and
citizens?
the
All of us,
Christians
yeah.
that lived under the
All of
Islamic
us,
State.
all of us,
Let
yeah,
us speak.
all of us, all of us,
I just want to make
all
one
of
point.
us,
Go on,
yeah,
go on,
all
go
of
on,
us,
go on. Just
all of us,
I just wanna-
all of us
Make a
here,
good one.
all of us here
What rights does
have
a
the same
pigeon
rights as anybody else. Now, obviously, Mackey's behind me, being an imbecile and a child. Yeah, again, he's a 50. I think he's 70 years old. I think he's 70 years old. So he needs to grow up a bit.
the same
Yeah?
age,
We're trying to have a civil discussion, and we got someone talking about pigeons. And let me say something. I'm a god. Do you know why? Because I can make grown men turn coo-cooing. I can say grown men are coo-cooing.
This is
So let me say something. Let me clarify something. Yeah? Let me clarify something. The way people treat me, they treat me like I'm a god.
This is a downfall.
You treat me like I'm a god. Oh, sorry. Let me refrain from that. Let me say that. Oh, let me refrain from that. People treat me like I'm a god, yeah. When I talk about something,
Chill out, you little
it's,
dimmy.
let me say something. When I say something, yeah, and I say let's
Rod,
discuss the
you're just my
burqa,
dimmy, man. Be quiet, will ya?
you assume that me saying discussing the burqa
just
means
my
it's going to get
dimmy.
banned.
When you start moving
You,
at the
hold
same
on,
time, bro.
can I say something? Can I say something? What
I'm a god,
what
he
I'm
says.
trying to
Man,
say,
man, them give
what I'm
Raj too much
trying to
energy.
say, what I'm trying to say is that people think I'm some kind of powerful guy that can rule laws. When I'm talking about banning the burqa, it's going to be banned. I'm just discussing issues that I think are relevant to the UK.
Oh my God!
issues that are
Women
relevant to
can
the UK,
walk around
which
with
is
all their
the
boobs
issues-
hanging
the
out,
issues
their
that are
butt
relevant to the
hanging
UK
out,
are
and it's
issues that
all
affect the
fine and
whole
dandy.
entire
But the
community.
minute a sister wants to cover her whole self up,
It's a
the
problem,
whole
innit?
country
It's a
gets
problem.
in uproar.
Exactly.
Oh my God, forbid you choose to not let somebody see your face.
All right,
Oh
hold on,
no,
I'm not
sister!
done.
How dare you?
done.
You are just horrible.
So-
I can't see
wait,
you.
Let me say something. Let me say, hold on, one
Behind
minute.
me. There's another one behind me as well.
sis,
Oh my God. She's choosing to cover her face. I can't see her and I can't communicate. Did you just say something? What are you doing talking, man? You shouldn't be talking. You're all covered up.
Shouldn't you
You know
make
what?
some
I
food
can
at home?
tell you are smiling. I can tell you are smiling. You know why? Because her eyes are showing that she's smiling. So I can communicate to her.
Wait, I just want to make a point.
Listen, in regards to the burqa, if you're against the burqa, then you better bloody well turn off your laptops, your computers, and your mobile phones.
All
I
right.
want to make a point. Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
I want to
yeah,
respond to your point. You just said right now, yeah, the problems that affect our society are the way people, the way they dress. Yeah, the things that affect our society
Ban the
are
turban.
things that affect us. on the wider-
Ban the turban.
on the
Yeah,
wider-
ban the turban.
I want to see your head. Wait, hold on.
I want to see your head. I want to see your head.
Man wants to see my head.
See your head.
Why?
You got to quiet.
A grown man wants to see my head.
I want to see your head.
The grown man wants to see my head.
I can't see your head.
Grown man wants to see my head.
To make sure there's no weapons on his face. There's issues that affect our society that affect us on all different spectrums, yeah, are educational reform. the police race, the killings of the young kids right now. Yeah, these are problems that I don't see advocating for. But yet you want to start. You want to talk about the way women want to dress. No one want to cover, so it's up to her. No one wants to go naked. It's up to her. What's that got to do with you?
Let's talk about things that happen right now in London.
Wait, hold on. Secondly, let me finish my point. Secondly, hold up back there. My second point I want to make to you, yeah, you want to talk about this, your arguments is a complete fallacy, cuz. What is, yeah? Talk about Sharia, we don't live in Sharia, yeah? Thirdly as well, cuz, yeah? What is, bro?
Sharia is not going to
What
happen
it is,
anytime
these
soon.
problems that you're talking about, we don't exist. Talk about the
exist.
problems that exist
All
right
right,
now,
right,
do you understand?
can
You don't
can
talk
I say
about it.
something?
Not once
Hold
have I
on,
heard
hold
you.
on.
What has
Not
the economy ever done to you?
Not once have I heard you talk about
Jeez,
NASCAR. Not once
man.
have I heard you talk about education reform, austerity, the cuts. This corrupt government, prison reform. Not once do I hear you talk about it. It's only Brexit, all things that affect us, regardless of our creed, of our ethnicity, of our religions. Do you understand? You want to sort of focus on the way women want to dress. Come on, man.
They won't talk about
Come
drug
on, man.
groomers.
Can I talk?
Drug groomers
Can I talk?
groom young lads to sell drugs. They
I'm
won't
here
talk about that.
for 8 hours. Do you think all I talk about is the burqa?
That's
For 8
all we
hours?
ever
Raj,
see.
most of your videos,
The videos, you've got the
Islamic-based.
nail on the head. The videos
You're the
that
one
make
that
it to
published
screen,
them. You're the one that
are
published
going to be the videos that are controversial. The topics I talk about over the day are not all to do with that.
Well, why don't you publish
So the
them
thing
then?
is that I will say again, I think the burqa and the niqab is problematic
Why?
for social cohesion.
Why?
That is my opinion.
Then why don't you turn
And
your
so the thing is, you can say the turban as well, fair enough.
The
But
last
that's-
the
but
secret.
what I'm saying-
I can say I'm
what I'm saying here is that we should be able to discuss these issues without everybody getting into like a fervor and going crazy
It's a social
and
cohesion,
saying that. So when I had a discussion the other week, everyone was saying that I'm a hate preacher or talking about a subject matter which should be allowed to be spoken about without people going hysterical.
Raj, but
We
Raj,
should be able to talk
social
about it.
cohesion, right?
Yeah.
Social cohesion. In terms of that, you can't be able to speak to. Go to Stamford Bridge here. Go walk on the other side here. See Stamford Bridge, Stamford Hill, Stamford Hill. And go see if you can go chat to a Jewish woman.
I disagree with that as well.
You disagree with that? I'm still talking about it. No,
Because they don't affect me. Hold on. I disagree with that as well. I disagree with that as well. But I've explained this to Shandy. I've explained this to Shandy. Their population is very small.
Their population is very small.
Very small
They still have a
compared to the Muslim
population.
population.
Still has a population.
And it's also a population that isn't growing at the rate the Muslim population is growing.
Your point?
The point is, the larger the community,
the country's going to become
the larger the community, the more influence you're going to have over society.
I don't think even Muslims would make up 2% of our country.
What I'm saying, do you know what? Yeah, I think there's an old man behind me. Yeah. So get the old man away.
There's an old man in front of me.
OAP. So let me say something here. All I'm saying to you is that. All I'm saying to you. Hold on. What I'm saying to you, hold on.
I'm gonna call man old and got grains on his neck back. Like, how do you did that?
Dude, a grown man is looking at the back of my neck here with my hair.
You're dying.
Looking at the back of my head with my neck here.
You're dying.
If that isn't homo, I don't know what is.
How old are you?
So the thing is, a lot of guys going a bit funny nowadays, So the thing is, like what I'm trying to say in terms of the part, I can rephrase or refrain from certain wordings. Like I regret saying this ban the burqa. What I should have said was, let's discuss the burqa. It's not about, so the thing is that we should be able to have a discussion about the burqa and the niqab without it going to a stage where people are getting frothing at the mouth and getting very aggressive. Like there are people with videos. There's videos of people saying that I want to pull the niqab off a Muslim sisters, and that is dangerous for me.
I know it.
Yeah.
Right, what I'm saying is, I do agree. Oh, man, 1 second, I've got this here. I do agree. Emotion should be taken out of discussion. Tempers can get fled, and things can happen. What I'm trying to say is, the whole purpose of the niqab is a deterrent of which the woman shouldn't be approached. In terms of her in terms of her, for example, when it comes to her job opportunities and that, when in terms of her having to go to court or whatnot, it's not like they're against social cohesion. The niqab is there.
You said so. You said you.
So can I ask you a question? To sell products in the West, yeah? To sell products in the West, any sort of product, whether it's an aerosol, whether it's alcohol, yeah? Women are used.
Ali, I make it back up a bit.
Back up a little bit. Women are used as a marketing tool to sell products, yeah? And it's normally.
Right, shake up to the
All right, so let me clarify my start.
Just quickly shake up to the ops.
Yeah?
Can I just make a point?
It's normally half naked. So we praise our women being half naked. We praise our women being objectified. But yet when a woman wants to cover herself up and hide her beauty, well, that's a bad thing, though.
So let me say my
Just
piece
shake
here.
up to the ops.
I believe that the West has gone too far that way, and they become immoral. And I believe Islam, in terms of the burqa, is too far that way. There's a middle
No, you're
ground.
backwards.
There's a middle ground here because I believe in modesty as well. I believe, of course I do. I'm a traditional value kind of guy. I don't want my sisters as well walking around a particular kind of, and they don't. And so I believe in modesty. I think the hijab is perfect. Stuff like that are fine. I'm saying, in terms of the niqab, that the West has gone too far that way. Like everything is about showing flesh, and that, in my opinion, is problematic as well. A different kind of problem. And then you have the other side where people are covering completely, and that for me is also a problem for social cohesion. They're both separate issues. You're right. The West has become too divorced and immoral. There's no doubt about that. But you don't go to the extreme of that.
You're immoral, man. You're immoral. Who are you to judge?
Sorry, 1 second. Can I just? But this is the thing. His men again talking about on women's clothing and women's things. How are you a man standing here telling a woman what she's going to wear? This is the thing. No, this is the issue.
That's a form of control in itself.
That is oppression within itself. If you ask
You're
a
oppressor.
Sabi, right? If you ask
I'm a
a
bully.
Sabi,
You're
if you
oppressor.
ask a-
One man bully.
You extremist.
How they feel when they wear the niqab or they wear the hijab, they will tell you that they feel free and liberated. Yes, there are some in the world that are oppressed in certain areas. That is not Islam, that is cultural. So please, 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 don't oppress our women because they want to be modest in a society that oppresses women already by telling them that to be a certain way, to lose weight, to take your clothes off and this and that. That is oppression in itself.
Big up.
All right. Are you sure? Yeah, let me say something. I agree that the females should be having more of a discussion without men involved as well, in my opinion.
Why are you talking about women? Why are you talking about women then? Why are you talking about women then? Why are you talking about women then? Bye bye.
We should be able to have a discussion without savages like that walking about here. And the thing is, when people start coming out the caves, when people start coming out the
You
caves,
are a crusader from red
5,000 BC.
coats.
It's a problem, yeah?
The red coat colony guy.
What I'm saying here is that these
He's a
kind
crusader,
of guys like that, yeah, you're having a situation, we're having a discussion, and then what you're having is people getting overly emotional, yeah, overly sensitive, yeah, and really becoming hysterical. What we need to be able to do here as Speaker Sunnah is to be able to talk about these subjects without saying that person's a hate preacher, that person's an evil person, that person's this. So the thing is, see, look, yeah, so
we need more female speakers.
Right now, in this society,
Oh yeah. Pay your taxes for your pictures.
Was without men, okay?
I said it would be beneficial without men.
Let me finish. Beneficial without men.
Yeah.
So not only have you sat there and dictated or put your opinion on what is even yours with niqab, you've also applied it.
Oh, what an evil man I am.
Let me
Impressive
finish.
man.
You are though.
I'm a terrible
Let
man.
her make a point. Let her
Your face.
But you've equally done exactly the same thing when you're coming to how women communicate and how
Boy, I can't
women,
get anything.
in order for women's voices to be heard, they shouldn't be attached to
I'm
men.
advising.
You get his thing,
They
man.
shouldn't be attached to men. Why can't we have both voices?
Oh, hold on.
You coming to me about
He's trying to say niqab isn't cohesive.
Hold on.
Exactly.
Hold on. Well, I was just now once again, yeah. I do not rule Speaker's Corner. When I advise someone, it doesn't happen. Yeah, it's not like us suddenly a law's passed. I'm just giving people advice.
No, you
and
chat
they don't
shit.
have to take it. There
You
seems
chat
to be
shit.
some kind of weird mind
My
situation
advice
with you
to
guys,
you
yeah.
is
That you
to
think
go
my
home
word is
and
law.
just stay in your
No, it's
house.
not that.
You
No.
think my word is law.
You
So
just chat
when,
shit.
When I
Chat
talk about
shit like
something,
tan.
you
You
try
chat
to
shit
talk
like
about
tan.
something. Oh,
You get me?
this is going to happen. I advise you. I said I think it might be beneficial from my experience of being at Speaker's Corner. When I talk about Sikh issues, I get Sikhs only because what happens when you have people from a different part of a community coming into it, they distract it. So when you're talking about women's issues,
It's so vital for you to have a word and opinion on everything.
hold on, can I say something?
All his views are
Hold on,
Islamophobes. All his views are Islamophobes.
Can I
You
say
get
something?
me?
Can I say something? Can I say something? This is not Sharia. I have to talk about what I want.
This is not Sharia. Chat shit all the time, bro. You better chat shit.
It's not Sharia.
Even our comment is kind of
I know, but
even our comment is so kind of
That just shows how dumb you are, bro. That just shows how dumb you are. You're a dumb guy, bro.
You've
Hold on,
never
hold on.
met me
A
and
lot-
you've never spoken
But what
to
I'm
me.
saying is a lot of people.
Don't
Do
ever-
Sharia.
A lot of
You
people
don't know
feel
what
they
words
can dictate to me what to do.
Don't ever put the word for word in my mouth.
You're part of Combat 18.
So
Part of neo-Nazi.
the thing is, yeah, like all I'm saying, I'm one individual that has an
Combat
opinion. I have a
18
right to an
neo-Nazi guy, you
opinion.
know.
Yes,
We're in
you do,
Speaker's
but I've
Corner.
never
Linked
spoken
up with
to
Combat
you.
We're in
18
Speaker's
neo-Nazi
Corner.
people, you know.
If I want to, if I want to talk about the burqa all day, I'll talk about burqa. If I want to talk about grooming, I'll talk about it all day. If I want to talk about any subject I want to, if I want to talk about any subject I want to
Talk about your life. Talk about your life, man.
Talk about it all day.
Talk about your life.
So when people are telling me that I need to refrain from saying
Yeah,
something,
talk about your life.
that's nobody's
Talk
business
about
what I
your
talk
life.
about, yeah?
Talk
I'll
about your life.
whatever I want. And it, but I
You
will
carry
say
big
something- I
biz.
will say
You carry
something.
big biz.
I will say one thing that I am going to adjust
biz
my
guy, you know.
language.
You have big
That
biz
is something
with
I'm going to
chapati.
consciously do,
Yeah.
but you cannot
Big
dictate
things
to
are
me what
chapati.
I'm
I'm
speaking
gonna ask
about.
you, off topic. One sec, off topic, yeah. Leon, do you remember when
That's-
you was
that-
doing the
that's
co-
the
you was doing the
interview.
interviews when you ask people, yeah, as to what is Speaker's Corner, what does it represent, and why do people come here? Are we not in agreement that Speaker's Corner is a place, it's a bastion of free speech? Not only is it a bastion of free speech, it's a place where people have productive conversations, exchange ideas, exchange beliefs, and learn from one another. But when we throw out hateful comments and kind of productive arguments and whatnot, it diminishes the purpose
I've
of
agreed with
Speaker's Corner. Wrong, am I right? Yeah.
I've agreed
Cool.
with you.
Hear this. If you could talk about anything that you want to, yeah. But Raj, you got to ask yourself the question: you come here from all the way wherever you're coming from, just to talk about stuff like this over and over again, like a broken record, the burqa this, and what women should be wearing this year. What do you ultimately gain out of that? What do you stand to gain out of that?
Let me explain something. You know,
by telling a
hold
woman
on,
what she can wear, and what she can't
last
wear.
week here, a guy come up to me to talk about the burqa. That's why I spoke about it. Look at the video. Today, somebody come up to me to speak about the burqa. I didn't speak about the burqa the whole day.
No, today the sisters came.
You need to
innit?
understand. If someone comes over to me and starts talking about something, and I haven't
gonna
instigated
engage in
it,
conversation.
I'm
I hear
going to
you.
engage. And so I had originally one person talking, and it's grown to this. Now people are making it as if I started a conversation. I
Yeah,
didn't.
because you talk about what women
Wait,
to
wait,
wear.
wait,
and
right,
all
yeah.
that. What's
People
it to
automatically
you,
will
man?
assume only because
Talk about
in
how
the
women
past
should
the
dress
person-
and that.
Talk
Yeah,
about
I know,
wrong,
no,
right,
no,
wrong,
no,
right,
and
wrong,
let me say-
right.
and let me say something. I'll talk about it again.
Why do you entertain
He's-
this?
But why? I'm
Yeah,
allowed to say to someone, you know what, this is all jarring, this is all boring, I spoke about it.
That's why he's carrying his weight.
Yeah. All his views are Islamophobes, innit? You know that. All his views are Islamophobes.
What I'm saying
And
is
you will
that
continue to
what
talk
I'm
about
sa-
it.
what I'm
What's
saying is that when
People who are
people come over to
disconnected,
me
you
to
know,
discuss
like,
something,
them
I
lot
don't
up north,
always instigate the
everywhere, like,
conversation.
come and
So this
decide
conversation
it's
was not
training
started
them.
about the niqab or the burqa by me. Last week's conversation was not started about the niqab or the burqa by me, but by somebody else. So both of those two occasions over the last 3 weeks, I only would have spoken about burqa from my own initiative once. So I am only reacting to someone speaking.
But you can say, oh, you know
So-
what,
so-
more off, change
so-
the
so-
subject.
but I'm not
He-
bored of it.
but- oh, so you're okay
No,
with
but what I'm
talking
saying,
about it?
Just talk about your life.
What
You all want to know about your
What I'm
life.
saying here, the case.
We all here want to know about your life.
He's out of his
Let me
cave.
ask you a question.
Yeah? Put him back in his cave.
We want to know about your life.
Put him back in his cave.
You just talk to me.
Put him back in his cave.
You're acting like I'm a slave master.
We want to know about your life. Talk about your
You've got
life.
savages walking about?
How do you treat your woman? How do you treat your woman? How do you treat your woman in Sikhi? Talk about Sikhi and women.
So the thing is, I need to go in a minute because I was supposed to be gone half an hour.
Anyone that believes in the sake of Allah, leave this gathering, man. Leave this, if you believe in La ilaha illallah, leave this gathering.
Let's talk about your life.
Look at that. Oh no, don't press start, don't press start. Let's see everyone disperse.
Why'd you cut it off like that, to be fair? Because this guy needs school. And I'm there. This is the thing, he needs school.
The power of Raj.
Waste man.
The power of Raj.
Raj, you lost, man. Let's go, man.
The power of Raj. What? No, we're going to go in a minute. So we're going now. What is that?
Hey, God, just talk about your life, man. Just talk about your life.
Anyway, I think the problem with Speaker's Corner is that people start to
Just
think.
talk about your life, man. We want to know about your life.
Starting to think
Just
that
talk about your
I
life.
am some kind of deity. That I run Speaker's Corner and I can make laws. I can't do nothing. I'm just expressing an opinion, and some people don't like it. If you don't like it, don't listen to it. I'm off. Let's go, man.
Let's go.
Oh my God.